This was one. What's going on YouTube? It's Whole Shot News 54 here today, and I'll be doing my preview of the Moto3 race from the Malaysian Grand Prix in Sepang. Now, I'll just give you a quick preview of what happened last year. The race was won by Miguel Oliveira, who finished ahead of teammate Brad Binder, who was helping him win the championship. Jorge Navarro was third, Nico Antonelli was fourth, Fanati was fifth, Jakob Cornfield was sixth, Danny Kent seventh, Baschini eighth, Masbu ninth, John McPhee was 10th. Now, last year's race was a bit different to what this year's race could be because there was a championship last year in the hands, in the balance, and Miguel Oliveira had a lot of momentum coming into Sepang, and teammate Brad Binder really did help Oliveira win that race last year. They dominated the race, the two Red Bull KTM riders. I think they led from start to finish. One of them, they were both, either one of them was leading every single lap. Like, if Binder wasn't leading, Oliveira was going to lead. So, it was good teamwork last year, and Oliveira got the win. But see, this year's very different because with Brad Binder having won the championship, it's all up to play for now. Like, no one's really worried about a championship. They can take risks. Some riders need wins. Some riders need to secure their contracts for next season. They could be out. Like, the battle for second is going to be interesting because Enea Baschini, if you haven't heard, is now out of the Malaysian Grand Prix because due to a broken vertebrae in his back after his crash in Phillip Island, which also rules out John McPhee, who was involved in that crash also, and he requires surgery, so he'll miss the Grand Prix, unfortunately for John, because with this weekend's mixed conditions, John would have been up there battling for the lead. But other than the battle for second, then you've got the battle for Rookie of the Year, which is only separated between three riders by 7 points. You've got Nico Bulega, Johan Mir, and Fabio Di Gianantonio. Now, them three riders all crashed out of Phillip Island under weird circumstances. Fabio Di Gianantonio was pushed off basically by Gabriel Rodrigo, which cost his chances. Nico Bulega slid out when he looked like he was going to win the race. And Johan Mir, he got involved in a tangle in lap 1, and that was the end of his race. But that'll be interesting. Now, with the mixed conditions scheduled, anyone could pop a surprise. Adam Noureddin, a very good wet weather rider, who is also from Malaysia. Kyril Idom Powie, who is basically sold out Malaysia. People are coming to see Powie after his 2 wins in Argentina and Germany because he is dominant in the wet. In the dry, the only time I've seen him good in the dry is Mugello. That was the only time I really seen him good there, and he crashed out of there. So, but in the wet, Powie is dominant. He crashed out in Brno, but he was starting from last in Brno, so you could kind of make up for that. But if it rains, I cannot see Powie being beaten. But other riders that could spring a surprise, like Gabriel Rodrigo, he's going very well. Not this season, but he can get very good starts, and if he qualifies high up, he can get in there and mix with the front group. You've got Jorge Martin on the Mahindra, Fabio Quartararo, who had an also great race in Phillip Island, but strangely he got put back to the back of the grid in race 2 after the red flag, which kind of probably cost him the race, as he looked like the only person to really challenge Binder. You've got riders then Locatelli, who finished second in Phillip Island and will have good confidence after that. Antonelli, who's struggling this weekend. Ever since his win in Qatar, he's just struggled so far this season. But it's looking like there's going to be rain on Sunday, which means the wet weather riders are going to prevail, which is Powie, Livioloi. Jorge Martin's a very good wet weather rider, and Bagnoia is also a very good wet weather rider. But the form Brad Binder's on this season, I just can't see the South African being beaten. He only finished off the podium 3 times this season, and he was run off on 2 of those occasions, and he crashed on 1 occasion. And even in mixed conditions, Binder is very good in any conditions. He's proven that this season. Like, he's racked up 6 wins, and they've all been dominant. In Phillip Island, he was dominant from start to finish. No one looked like they could beat him, especially in race 2. He pulled away and easily dropped Andrea Locatelli. But can Binder do it this weekend? I don't know if he'll win this weekend, but I'm nearly sure Binder's a guaranteed top 3. His form's just too good to be outside the top three. I think Jorge Navarro will be close. He was very close last season. He finished third, and he was only point 0.3 or point 0.2 off Binder and Oliveira. So Jorge Navarro will be there and thereabouts. I think with the big long straights, Francesco Bagnaia on the Mahindra, he'll benefit from that as he loves slipstreaming. Fabio Di Giannantonio, he will benefit from the long straights. Even though he's on a quick bike, he just seems to like the tracks with the long straights to drag him into the battles. So my prediction anyway for this weekend will be Pewi to win, then maybe Binder to finish second, and maybe if Bulega will spring a surprise and finish third. But leave your suggestions anyway of who you think will be the top three this weekend and who you think will win. And maybe who you think will surprise you and finish in the top 15 and actually claim a few points. But anyway, this has been Whole Shot News 54. Please leave a like, favour and subscribe. And I'm out.